Hi, my name is Zachary Paige. I work with North Circle Seeds, and today we're going to learn how to save tomato seeds. We're going to cut our tomato and get the seeds out. If we do this on a large scale, we could do a whole bunch of tomatoes in a bucket. But for small garden purposes, we could do it in a mason jar. So we're just getting these tomato seeds out, and this is called wet fermentation process. These seeds have a gelatinous goop right around the seed. So we're going to use a fermentation process to ferment this wetness right around each seed and dry it down. So we could store it and package it. We can put a little bit of water and let it sit for about 4 or 5 days, or whenever there's a film of fungus looking film on top. And then check it out. We've got one already brewing. So as you can see, the little bubbles inside, that's that fermentation process working its best. And it's getting that goop off the seed. So the good seeds are at the bottom, and when we put a little bit more water into here and we water winnow, we'll separate the good seeds from the bad and the pulp from the seeds. It's really good to do the wet fermentation process because it covers the seed with a beneficial bacteria that protects the seed. So I'm going to blast some water in, mix it around, get those good seeds that might have been stuck at the top layer. So I kind of loosen up the seeds from the rest of the pulp that was at the top. And the good seeds will fall to the bottom. So some casualties might fall off with the first run, but we're gonna do our best here to save as many seeds as we can. So this process is called water winnowing. Now the real pulp comes. So each time we do this, it gets cleaner and cleaner. All right, the good seeds again will fall to the bottom. And we're gonna pour off the pulp. So keep repeating. Looks pretty cool. The water is clear, so we're going to strain the rest of the seeds out. Fermenting takes a different amount of time with a different temperature. In the summer it might take only 3 or 4 days, and in the winter it might take longer. So keep an eye out for the white frothiness on top. And once that appears, fermentation is for the most part complete. So we're going to take out a piece of parchment paper, lay it out, and just dump our seeds on there. And you want to spread them out as much as you can. When they dry, you don't want them to clump together. They'll dry faster and quicker if they are in a thin layer. So keep your tomato seeds drying in a safe area from pets. Some people put them on top of their refrigerator because it's warm up there. And in about a week or so, you could see that they're starting to dry out and you could declump them. And here we have some seeds that have been dried out. So we've used this Excalibur food dehydrator, but we did not use the heat. We just used the air. You never want to apply too much heat to your tomato seeds or they can die. The seeds are alive, so you just want to have some air going on them. So you can declump the seeds. So when storing seeds long term, I like to store them in mason jars and put silica gel packets in because that'll soak up the rest of the moisture that might be in the seed. So after you put your silica gel packets in, put a lid on it and keep it in a low place, somewhere low in your house where there's not a lot of temperature changes, and just keep the seeds cool, dark, and dry.